That sound now. Let me see.
It's just too bad you don't know what it is.
Okay, we in church. Church. Let me put the link in the chat in case one of these people come on here. There go the link. You know what I'm saying? There is the link. Anybody feel like they want to add their 2 cents? There you go. Basically finna go in a little bit of what I was talking about earlier and yesterday. Because people was telling me they got their own governments and all that type of stuff. So I say, you know what? I'll just go over some of these basics. Trying to decide who paperwork I want to use. Could use RV Bay paperwork. Could use Moorish American Consulate paperwork. Guess it really don't matter. For y'all who know, most of this stuff come from Taj anyway. Let me see if I can find RV Bay paperwork. See if I can find RV Bay's nationality papers. We can go over this. We can go over theirs. Let me see. See how this looks. Oh yeah. Now let me find y'all paperwork. Where is it at? Okay, so I gotta go to the Writs of Freedom page. This where I gotta go to see they name change and name correction, judicial notice of proclamation. So cool. I gotta go to the Writs of Freedom page. Let me back up out of this. Where's this stuff at? Where is this stuff? Okay. Here go Writs of Freedom. Let me see if I can find it. Where's y'all nationality papers? I'm on RV Bay Publications. Anybody want to know? Why is it so hard to find y'all paperwork? Oh, they going over all this stuff. I mean, you pretty much can see the origin of a lot of these people doctrine. Here we go. Finally, all the way down here, we got name declaration correction publication. Excuse me. Judicial notice and proclamation. Let me see. Let me go back to the other view so I can see y'all comments. Islam Rami. Yeah, I got the screen up, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody was in my comments the last time. So I'm giving them a chance. Okay, there we go. Alaikum assalam, Aki. I'm giving them a chance to come in while I go over the evidence. And it's just for whoever don't know. You new coming into this thing. You don't really know what's going on. I'm finna explain to you, finna describe the madness to you. So we're gonna go to this right here, this judicial notice and proclamation. We're gonna click on that. I'm expecting something to pop up here. I done clicked on it. Hold up. Okay. Okay, there's somebody paperwork. I just want to see it blank. I don't want the sample, dog. Give me this. So we trying to get it up here. Okay. I think we opening this thing up. It's taking a little bit of time to download. Tyler Ewan say, peace more. I got a quick question for you while we waiting. Is it possible to be the case if you're not in your status, if your status isn't correct to represent yourself, or is it not possible? It's possible because I beat my cases before my status was corrected. Yeah, I understand what you mean. I ain't had my status corrected, bro, when I beat my case. So it is possible. It's probably highly unlikely, depending on what type of energy you're going in there with. So, hold up. I got some more windows open. Let me go to another. Window. Let me go to another window. God man. He says there where I can book a consolidation with you more. I'll put a number in here you can call. You know, text me whatever questions or whatever, and I'll let you know if I can answer whatever you need answered. Now, this is what we was waiting on to download. This is basically the nationality papers that a lot of people done made their versions out of. This is another set of Taj's nationality papers. If any of y'all got any questions, ask the question. Otherwise, I'm just gonna skim through this. I'm really giving people a chance to come on here with their objections. Now, these papers got the commerce ban on. Some people papers, like when we was doing nationality papers, we didn't put that ban on now. We had the Moroccan flag, and then we had the continental banner. So, you know, Islam. Let me see. For one, you see these 8-page nationality papers, you pretty much know. Like I talk about RICO charge, conspiracy. I talk about that stuff a lot because it's real. If you saying the same stuff, you are what it, you know what I'm saying? You in the group, basically. You know what I'm saying? So just because you saying you done took this format and you done made your own little group, you still a part of this Taj, you know what I'm saying, movement. You still under him. This come from him. You can't copy and paste his stuff and then say you not that. Excuse me. So that's just for whoever think they not part of this, but you want to use this part of your spiel. Because a lot of y'all using these principles from this document to try and come with your little spiel. You know what I'm saying? Now, same thing I'm saying about you is the same thing we say about the person who made this document. You see, it's talking about the 5 points of light, the 5 principles. So you can't take what Noble Drew Ali came with and get credit for like you made it. No, that ain't your information, bro. Just the whole concept of nationality and the status correction is what Noble Drew Ali came to do. That was his purpose. That was his purpose. For whoever think, oh, Noble Drew Ali didn't teach status correction, what you think you not Negro black colored even mean? What you think that mean? If that ain't a status correction, what is it? For whoever want to say Noble Drew Ali didn't come to change the status. So he just didn't come to change it on some paperwork. Paperwork ain't changing status. A lot don't change the condition of a people until they change it themselves. You gotta really change status. Bro say how so you breaking down how this paperwork won't be respected by any court in Islam. Like my too. Exactly. I'm breaking down how this paperwork not only is not finna get you respected, you finna send this to 7 different locations with your fingerprint. You finna be on a list. It's gonna do the opposite. Not only is you not finna get what you think you finna get, you finna get a status correction though. You just finna be under terrorist status, domestic terrorism. That's all. That's all. You finna get a status correction though. This ain't what you want. You know, you finna get the kind that you gotta go to jail for a year to find out, this ain't official. And now you're agreeing to all the terms. Now you're a victim. See? So let me just run through it. And the name change part don't work neither. Ain't nobody respecting the name change part. Even though you're going to go file it in somebody's county and say it's a public record, and you're going to say that you made it as an affidavit, and then affidavit stands as law. Ain't that what everybody say? That ain't true. That ain't true. You can put whatever you want on the public record. If it don't coincide with law, it's not going to stand as law. You know when you're going to find out? When you got a case. It's going to be too late. That's how you're going to find out. You're going to have a case. You're going to be trying to go to the county to get a copy of your affidavit that you think is law. You're going to put that on the record, and they're going to say that ain't no law. And you're going to say, but you Ali. And then they're going to bring up the Religious Corporation Act. You don't know what Noble Ali filed under the Religious Corporation Act? Have you read the act? Oh no, I ain't read the act, but they told me an affidavit stand. See, now you suffering because you knew from being told. Yeah. But you can't make a contract with yourself, bro. Contract is law. Contract need what? 2 people, right? 2 people to agree. You can't force the contract, right? So you can't just make up your own shit, file it on the public record. I could do that. I could go file on the public record. I'm the king of the whole world. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm gonna find out I ain't? When I try to enforce it. Once I try to enforce it, yeah. Depending on how far I go, is depending on how far I'm gonna find out that shit don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? If I'm lying, why all these Moors got all these cases, bro? Why they a victim all of a sudden? Why they can't enforce? Somebody was on here the other day telling me they got courts. And I said, you might as well be with Light to Jerry Bay. That's what they saying. You picked the wrong spiel. Because for you to have courts, that means you can pass a sentence. And for you to pass a sentence of punishment, that means you got to have a jail cell or the means to exact the punishment. And for you to exact the punishment, that means a government that you say is de facto can't do nothing about it. See, if they can do something about it, then you don't really got no court. You got a terror cell or a coat. That's how it's going to get played out on the news. These crazy people actually thought they had a court on Zoom. And they actually tried to lock somebody up in somebody's basement. There's going to be a crazy story like that if you ever try to enforce what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, you got it like, bro, you could tell that to somebody who want to believe in a dream. I don't believe in a dream. I'm not Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. I don't got a dream. I ain't sleep. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Can't have a court if you ain't got the jail cell, bro. And the guillotines and the gas chambers or whatever else you finna use. Yeah. That's why I said that's that Light to Jerry Bay. But see, Like all this, all that. The Al-Moroccan continents are the land of the Moors, being North America, South America, Central America. Like, bro, they already got all this in House Resolution 0689. But really, that's for us. Everybody not finna look at it like this. See? We would have to be ruling the land. I have a knowledge, claim, and possess. You see, do you hear this indoctrinating ass speech? If you even read this shit, you finna be brainwashed. I have, acknowledge, claim, and possess by said inheritance and primogeniture to freehold status thereto, all unalienable, substantive rights to be, to enjoy, to act, distinct, bro. Who even talk like that? And that's half of one paragraph on one page of an 8-page document. You got an 8-page document like this. Who is you trying to convince? Me or you? This shit remind me of like kung fu fighting. You got like 8 hit combos every cent. You know what I'm saying? I'm unalienable, substantial, inheritance, claim, and possess, progenitor, aberrant. Hey, this just Rami. Hey, Rami, remember when you got that clip from In Living Color with a dude in jail and he be trying to talk intelligent? That's what this sound like, bro. In the procrastination of the vagination, the constipation, this some Jesse Jackson mumbo jumbo, bro. This is real life in living color, bro. This shit like combos. You gonna talk, this the paper terrorism. You gonna talk somebody to death with this shit. On the real. Bro. Being Moorish American, we have and possess the internationally recognized rights to determine our own status of the state, absent of threat, coercion, or acquiescence to a color of law, a color of office, nor to be subjected to an imposed color of authority. Oh, exactly. What political party? You exactly. Yeah. Yeah, bro. It's definitely that razzle dazzle. This that Curly Neal. This that Harlem Globetrotter. Come up to you, you think they got a bucket of water, they throw a bucket of confetti on you. Psh, you falling back. Ah! Like, bro, this is jokes. Imagine whoever worked in the government state departments when this come through. Oh, we got another one. Logging with the rest of them. You got your fingerprints on there. You know what I'm saying? Tell them your straw man name. I am not this. Who is it? Look at the part where they say they not. That's what they is. I am not this all capital letter name. On the real, bro. No, they listed as potential quacks. This motherfucker might go postal. This whole list with fingerprints. We already know who they is. Bro. This was the greatest. This is like the greatest scam they done came up with. We gonna get how we gonna get them to put their own fingerprints and sign it? Oh, I know how. We gonna tell them they own everything. That's how. Bro. Excuse me. So here we go claiming everything. You know what I'm saying? Here we go claiming to own everything. Just see how it's backwards, bro. We claim to own everything on this paperwork. In reality, what we own. On these paperworks, what they claim. We got to restore everything to the mother. In reality, which one of these women is running the Moors? All I see is old men everywhere. Bro, look at this. On the real, yeah, claim and possess, two different things, yeah. And what they say about possession is 9/10 of the law, ain't it? Claim and possess. Speaking of claiming and possession, claim and possess the secured rights to travel upon the public highways, byways, the public roadways, byways, and highways of our continental U.S., the organic land, absent of foreign colored and bro. Now look at reality. Is Moors getting their windows bust, or do they own the highways? See, we just can go over the paperwork and look at reality. Is this a goddamn lie or not? We can claim it, we don't possess it, right? So we getting our windows bust on the highways, trying to bring out these papers and trying to remember the company line. You know what I'm saying? I'll put the link in the chat too, in case anybody want to come in here. If you can't see it, tell me. I'll put it in there again. Yeah. No. Yeah. He said terrorist paper. That shit sound radical. No. Yeah. Say, man, bro. This the easiest trick in the book. Tell them they own everything, then they'll just sign it themselves. You know how they say get flies, you put, you know what I'm saying, honey in the water or some shit. They can't resist the sugar. Bro, there go a bunch of drowned flies with this paperwork. Went right up to the thing. Bzz, signed it, put your finger stamped on it. Sent it to 7 locations, all federal government buildings. And you on social media speaking full-throated. Death to the colonizer. Like, they got everything, bro. That's a whole discovery. If they charged you with conspiracy and you like, give me discovery, that's it. Well, you sent this to 7 different locations, right? Is this not your fingerprint? Is this not your signature? Is this not the straw man you was using up until this point? Are these not your social media posts? Discovery. What more do they need? Then you're going to be mad at somebody like me for knowing this discovery and say, yeah, they snitched on us. Yeah, I fell for it too. I just ain't get my windows bust. I used to have the paperwork too. Tell you Islam is dogma. Look, they tell you Islam is dogma, right? Then guess what they tell you they follow? Hold up. I'm in the wrong section. Hold up. Excuse me. First, Islam is dogma, and then what they following, bro? What that say? What that say on y'all paperwork, bro? We not Muslim, we Muslim. What that say? See, the proof in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. Hey, where Cujo at? We not Muslim, we Muslim. Show like you follow Muslim law on here, bro. Show like y'all follow some Muslim law. This thing looking real Islamic around this piece. Bro. See? When you in trouble, Allah. Please, Allah. Yeah. Once you out of trouble, we not Muslim. Muslim means to submit to the will of Allah. Wow. Wow. Now, how you going? Yeah, some of them temples, know what I'm saying? The members ain't coming. They let these. It's too much confusion, bro. Now, how can you follow Muslim law and follow the Zodiac Constitution? This for all the people who this your paperwork, because they don't go together. It's a reason Cujo's saying we not Muslim, we Muslim, because he followed that the Zodiac Constitution, which is straight Masonic, and Masonic and Islam ain't the same. Masons follow a similar path. They read our literature, they read Islamic literature, but it ain't the same. So how you follow Muslim law and the Zodiac Constitution, and in the Zodiac Constitution they say Prophet Muhammad not even real. They say the word Allah is a mystical term used to trick people. This some of y'all paperwork, bro. And you wonder why you don't get honored by these Masonic police who read the Holy Quran in Mecca. They know your ass fool. Oh, you follow this? Talking about you Islamic? Oh, cool. I could do you dirty. A lot of protection ain't on you. Your ass fool. Yeah, they not even real Muslims, not even finna care what happened to you. Bro, Islam taught in stages and degrees. See, some of y'all don't want to grow up. Some of y'all don't want the completion. You want this beginning part still. But yeah, for whoever didn't know, you can't follow Muslim. You can't follow the Holy Quran in Mecca and the Zodiac Constitution. They direct opposites. One is religion. One y'all call dogma, which is that Muslim stuff. The Zodiac Constitution, y'all say y'all know everything. Y'all say this is real religion, it's masonry and blah 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 blah. See, they don't go together. So which one is it? This is why we call y'all document a bunch of Morris gumbo in the razzle dazzle, because you take from everywhere. You see, I could have went through this whole thing. Look at this. Hold up. Somebody come look at this. Somebody come and look at this. I could go through this whole thing. So which one is your law? Is it royal law? Bro, is it Moorish law? Is it Muslim law? Is it the law of the great peace? Is it the laws of nature? Is it divine law? Is it nature's God? Is it the laws of nations? The UN? Is it the free Moorish great zodiac seals zodiac constitution? Or is it Article 4 and Article 9 of the Articles of Confederation? Which one is it, bro? Which one is y'all can we hold you by? Oh, he breaking down, man. I ain't know that. I see. I don't even really spend time like that. That ain't my thing. So I don't even get into it like that. My thing is Islam. Right? Is it the Moorish calendar or the Muslim calendar? We know it's the Muslim calendar because your Moorish calendar is based off Prophet Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? So you quoting all this law, you know what I'm saying? Don't follow none of them. I'm not your citizen. Whichever law, you can't use it on me because I'm not your citizen. But I'm gonna quote all the law. Yeah. I own all this place. They like that motherfucker on Snoop Dogg. When that song come on, I own this motherfucker. My name Tadal. Y'all Tadal. Y'all own the joint, right? Don't nothing apply to you. Fantasy Morocco, bro. This is what we call this. This is what we call this. Next paragraph. Egypt, the capital dominion of Africa. Ain't that the title of chapter 47 in Circle 7? Once again, taken from what Noble Drew Ali put down. Mixed with your own spiel. Don't nobody want to come in? Y'all need the link again? You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to come speak their opinion now? Yeah, truth or falsehood, yeah. Strangely mixed. Then you done put, hold up. Then you done put Noble Drew Ali name in your document. You ain't heard that tat out? Yeah, bro. That's the Moors. They tat out, bro. I own the joint. Don't nobody tell me nothing. I own it. Look, entrusted by Noble Drew Ali. So now they're trying to latch on to Noble Drew Ali. Like he a uterine wall. And they the you know what I'm saying? The fetus. To help in the great humanitarian work of uplifting ourselves and our fellow man and humanity at large. Preserve and defend the birthrights of all Moorish and all this BS, bro. Look at and now let's look at reality. Where's these Moors who are uplifting the fallen humanity? Because when you watch the news, it done got worse. Don't look like we was prepared for this, you know what I'm saying, end of the world stuff. So where's the product of this 40 years of this paperwork and pamphlets and stuff that people keep telling me about? We seek at all times to be conscious of the works, instructions, and acts necessary to teach, preserve, and defend the birthrights of all Moorish Americans. I don't see that in reality, bro. Islam. See, I deal with reality, bro. And if this stuff ain't working for you Moors that promote this, how long is everybody supposed to wait for it to work? Because all I hear is slander on Prophet Muhammad and even Noble Drew Ali. You know what Noble Drew Ali say about Prophet Muhammad in the Moorish literature? Hold up. I'll come back to this. Yeah, excuse me. I'll come back to this. We're going to go back to that. But hold up. You know what Noble Drew Ali said about Prophet Muhammad in Moorish literature? Watch this. See, reality is the best teacher, bro. Reality is the best teacher. Where is it at? Man. You see this? It's just called Moorish literature. It's the pamphlet. Y'all need to order this. This real literature from the Moorish Science Temple of America. Number 19. And the part you need to go to is right here in this bottom paragraph. Muhammad was the founder of the Muhammad religion. Prophet Muhammad. It originated 13 centuries ago in the Arabian Peninsula. where the streams of commerce and culture met and mingled in the Middle Ages, where the markets of exchange were stationed for treasures of India and products of the Mediterranean coast. Here go the key part, y'all. There, this religion was established in the unprecedented short period of 20 years. Y'all see that? That's why he took Prophet Muhammad as a model, because it ain't take long to raise the people. 20 years it took Prophet Muhammad to take a bunch of pagans and get Islam perfected. 20 years. It ain't take 40 years. So back to this. This is why I went to that. Because what y'all say, that's dogma. See, that's dogma, but, you know what I'm saying? That's dogma, but this been around for 40 years and still going, and niggas is worse than they ever been before. And Noble Ali chose that. He didn't choose this. But people using Noble Ali name to sell this. Where the people at, bro? Where y'all at? Because y'all show like the type when I just be regular live. Now I got these facts up here. I got some literature up here and some of y'all paperwork, and ain't nobody sovereign no more, bro. On the real. Because what I say all this stuff about earlier, all this shit about is reparations. All it's about. I need some free shit. Look. Look at this. That's what this is about. Secure rights and immunities from taxation. It's the same shit civil rights era was talking about. No taxation without representation. That's all y'all want. That's actually in the Zodiac Constitution. I can go to your Zodiac and show you that right now. Most of this paperwork don't care about the United States owning the land. You just don't want taxation without representation. You just want to be part of their system. Facts. Who want to see it in the Zodiac Constitution? Who want me to go to y'all Constitution and show it? Because I can do that right now. On the real. That's why y'all keep saying the real republic. See, it's code talk. In your mind, the real republic is the ones who gonna honor y'all. Damn the blacks. You don't really care about the blacks. You're not trying to raise fallen humanity. You just want the Moors to have something. This is why in y'all Zodiac Constitution, it tell y'all don't teach in public. Everything got to be a secret for y'all. Who think I'm lying on them, bro? Y'all just want to be part of the club. Can't beat them, join them. See? And everybody don't need to get together for that. You can get competent if you want to use this system to work for you. You don't need to have somebody saying they your chief and you ain't even in a street mob. We not even in a street mob, but they done brought the street mob principles to nationality. Not everybody under an old man calling himself a prince. Because the people don't know, prince in Arabic, Amir, means commander, like a military commander. Oh, you ain't know it said don't teach in public? Oh, okay, hold up. Or somebody say the kid lying on them. They like to say I slander. Hold up. Hold fast. We gonna get y'all stuff up here. Hold up. Where's y'all at? You gonna get your stuff up here, bro. Here y'all go. I believe it's Article 6 or 7. Article 7. You see this paragraph? The Moors, the Bays and L's must never attempt. Hold up. Motherfucking Mac getting low. Got him. God, I wasn't plugged up. Okay. It say the Moors, the Bays and L's, must never attempt to teach or lecture in the Christian institutions. Excuse me. Namely church, temple, mosque, school, and hall. Yeah, I ain't heard about none of that stuff neither. But they tell you don't teach in a church, a temple, a mosque, a school, and a hall, and they call them all Christian institutions. This is a violation of the Union Society State Right Magna Carta Code of Mary and Christ. So it's a violation of the Magna Carta. You know what I'm saying? So don't teach in public. And why don't teach? Because this what they want. Hold up. Remember I was showing the paperwork and they say they follow Muslim law, but they follow the Zodiac Constitution? Look at this. The Moorish Zodiac Constitution is referred to in Christian mythology as the Holy Quran. They calling this the Holy Quran or Al Quran, meaning the earth, the moon, the sun, the seven planets, or the chronology zodiac record of the Moorish nation of the North Gate, North America. Now look at this. The name Muhammad, in quotes, prophet, religion, God, church, temple, and mosque were established by the Dutch Anglo-Saxon priesthood. So they're saying Caucasians made up the name Muhammad, prophet, religion, like all this stuff. See, they don't believe in no type of divinity, bro. They don't believe in the mysticism. They not Sufis. You know what I'm saying? They Masonic, which it is what it is. Y'all just not us. So that's what I wanted to wait. It's one more part. Hold up. Let me show you that if you follow this Zodiac Constitution, you don't care nothing about running no land. Let me show you that. Let me show you that, bro. Yeah. First of all, if you follow this, I don't see how you don't honor the United States. Because let me show you that first. That's what I'm saying. People don't read this literature, bro. Watch this. Look at this, bro. This is saying if you follow them, you wouldn't even be in a position to be in trouble. That's how you won't have to beat no case. Knowledge of zodiac masonry, as shown in this Moorish Constitution and also in my book Clock of Destiny, Volume 1 and 2, will prevent a Moorish American, he or she, from indulging in crime. They then would not have to appear in the courtroom to stand trial. So according to this, Jamal and Rouse and the Moors got themselves in trouble. Should a Moorish American who has this Constitution in Book 1 and 2 indulge in crime, such as narcotics, robbery, forgery, prostitution, illegal whiskey or alcohol, illegal schemes, gambling, peace breaking, violence, and disrespect? It called disrespect for the law of the city, county, state, and federal a crime. Now, if you follow this, what law of the city, state, federal, and county? Because you say they de facto, and this was made in 1952. What laws y'all talking about? How you follow the Zodiac and calling them de facto? See, they don't even follow their own stuff, bro. This is what that nationality paper, Zodiac Constitution. So do you honor the law of the city, state, federal, and local, or county, or not? And if you do violate it or disrespect it, say then they have incriminated themselves and therefore will be penalized. This Constitution, card and book definitely does not protect criminals. Be well. Who's saying they follow this stuff and then they de facto don't do commerce? You're a walking contradiction. That ain't even all that I want to show you in this. You know what I'm saying? That ain't it. Let me show you the other part where they just want representation without being, you know what I'm saying, no taxation without representation. Let me show you that part. Oh. See, it's just fraud, bro. It's just fraud. It's just not what it's advertised to be. Article 3, tax and military exemption for the Moorish Americans. I don't even need the first paragraph. The lawmakers of the 48 states union order cannot force the Moors, the Bays and L's, to pay taxes. Why? Because taxation without representation is a supreme violation of the Moorish Zodiac Constitution, birthright of Islam. Not because it's wrong, because the Moors ain't represented, because the Moors is disenfranchised, because it's taxation without representation. They saying if the Moors get representation, then you can tax us, as we can read on. When the Union lawmakers denounce their immoral Magna Carta Code and resort to the Moors' Zodiac Constitution, the Moors are compelled to pay taxes. Not the Moors is compelled to get a piece of land and rule it ourselves. You're going to let them rule and pay taxes to the system that's already here. This y'all constitution, not mine. The Moors are compelled to pay taxes because every one of the nation will be equally represented by it. This is in y'all constitution, bro. Yeah, basically. Basically, don't none of this stuff work, so people kept having to change, move the goalposts, and stretch the three-point line out, and yeah, change the baseball stadium so it's easier to hit a home run. Though none of this stuff is in their constitution. You know what I'm saying? Your constitution say, guess, and you done sent this to 7 different locations. This is discovery. They can bring this up in court. Well, your own documents say you don't really care that the land is your ancestors. You just want representation if you're gonna pay taxes. You just want to be, down. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bro. In their own documentation. Where's we want the land back and we need a militia? Because right here say, okay, we're gonna be good if we represent it. We want to be enfranchised. Y'all ass silly. There's no room in the science of masonry for the mystic, here you go, for mystic God religious worship. How is y'all following Muslim law and you calling Allah a mystic God? Sufism is Islamic mysticism. So now y'all don't believe in the mystic part? Race, color, ignorance, war, crime, slavery, and human injustice. Yeah. We don't need the zodiac no more. You know what I'm saying? Back to this. You know what I'm saying? Back to y'all paperwork. So y'all secure from rights and immunities from taxation. So if y'all secure from taxation, that means y'all ready to follow the government according to your constitution. According to your constitution, you just was waiting for no taxation without representation. So if you got all these rights now, you know what I'm saying, and you ain't being taxed no more, then you agree to be part of the system, right? Yeah, Islam, bro. You see how don't nothing make sense now? The whole damn document a lie. They gonna say I'm slick talking and he's twisting the words. How can I twist? If I'm twisting them and you get all the knowledge, untwist it. Show where I'm lying at. Because I'm just in y'all documents, bro. I'm in what y'all say is facts. He say, when is representation achieved? Well, it might be able to get achieved if we had a political party. But how can you do that when you basically saying the whole system is a sham? You know what I'm saying? We saying the same thing the black people saying. I ain't voting. This shit is a sham. My vote don't count, which it might not. But what's the other option? You ain't even exhausted the option. We ain't even tried. We don't got no order. We ain't, bro. All the Moors didn't move to Chicago, New Mecca. We didn't all move to Chicago and take 3 or 4 wards, knowing that each alderman in each ward get $1 million to spend how the community wanted to spend. We didn't do that. That's what Noble Drew Ali was doing. Had alderman, had a congressman, had representation in the state government. So within them wards, it's Morocco. We got our own jurisdiction. He said a city hall, right. Right. We got a city hall proclamation and we think we done made it, bro. With no action. Faith without works is what? See, we just want somebody to say something, bro. We just want a piece of paper. Look. We want to see the shit in the movie, see affairs in the movie. Look, even they know. Everybody knows but us. We just want a reason to complain, bro. Don't nobody want to actually do nothing. See, ain't nobody gonna say nothing about this bogus ass paperwork. Because it's disrespectful, right? But this shit gonna keep sending people off. So long as you scared to say something, be cool with the condition. Yeah, bro. Ain't nobody following what Noble Drew Ali, bro. Let me see. And this paper, bro, we just on page number 2. Bro, all that, how long I've been on here? An hour. And we just got down to the bottom of page 2. This just the judicial notice. It's 2 pages for the name change. See? This is part of the brainwashing that got y'all fucked up. Somebody go over this and tell you, are we clear? You agreeing to every page of BS. Look at this. Look at this, bro. What else can I get out of here? Oh, bro. You got the Dred Scott case in here. Now, this is what's so hilarious and ironic. How is people quoting Dred Scott v. Sanford in their paperwork, but they ain't got the wherewithal to do a name change and a status correction, so they not Dred Scott v. Sanford? They think this name correction proclamation they get off the internet is a name change. Then they go to court and find out plaintiff in error, you Dred Scott. This is the modern day. Who's seen that movie Sixth Sense where the boy said, "I see dead people," and the grown up who thought they was helping the boy was the dead people. The people y'all looking at as leaders is Dred Scott. They don't have no status correction, bro. If they ever get a case, y'all seeing every time they get a case, nobody honors they Islamic appellation, right? They Moorish appellation. Everybody call them that slave name, don't they? So you got Dred Scott in your paperwork all the time. You Dred Scott, because you scared to do a contract with the state to get the name change, to get the straw man name change, because you don't understand that the straw man ain't you. The straw man was an entity created by the. You understand that, but you don't understand that it ain't you still. It's gonna sound no. It's a slave. It ain't gonna sound you into slavery. You supposed to be the master of it, and when you want to use it to get finance, you sign it into slavery. You was known as the accommodation party of it. But if you think you it, you the slave. This is why y'all scared to go to the state to get it a name change. Because you still think you it. It's like a lot of y'all still talking about nationality and birthright pedigree and then want to say you spiritual. But you think you the body. You still think you it. But you saying you Allah. I'm arm, leg, arm, head. Which one is it? Is it bloodline pedigree? Is we stuck to a body? Is we defined by a body? Or is we defined by who he is spiritually? Because the literature say the body and the soul gonna fall away. So then what? You know what I'm saying? See, your paperwork don't go with the doctrine. This is what I'm showing y'all. You can't say Noble Drew Ali and then have this paperwork and say I'll read the Zodiac Constitution and all the real information is hidden. It's secret information. Islam. Yes, sir. I believe in prison, you ain't got to go to the court. They'll just do it. Especially you got a lot of time. It's like, you know what I'm saying? All you need is a new ID in prison. They finna send your ass to the administration building over there by internal affairs. You're gonna go in there and take a new ID and they're gonna put, you know what I'm saying, Elder Bay at the end of your appellation in prison. It's people, I've seen people in prison with it. I just ain't know what it was back then. You ain't even gotta go through all that enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm just showing y'all it's a bunch of mumbo jumbo. You ain't gonna see, if you don't know what you're looking for, you'll never be able to find your way. This shit is a maze. This shit is a big ass maze, bro. You'll never be able to find your way up out of this. If I didn't come in already Muslim, I'd have never been able to, you know what I'm saying, mutaki my way up out of this, bro. I'd have never been able to see my way. What else? Excuse me. Bro, I tried to use all this stuff when I was fighting my case. It didn't work. This was snapped me out of it. I actually had cases. And I put 61 articles on the record. One of them was Nationality papers. They didn't honor this stuff. Bro say, why can't we govern our own? We can. It just has to be within law. It's like this. He said, why can't we govern our own? That's like a state asking the federal constitution why we can't govern our own. And they're like, you can. You can have a state constitution. It just got to be in line with this. See? It just can't be unconstitutional. Say it's unconstitutional because the more is unconstitutional now. So now they don't believe in freedom of religion. If you got your own, if you say you Islamic, if you follow, know what I'm saying, Islam as a Moor, they say you a traitor and you should get your head cut off. See, that shit unconstitutional. You can't force nobody to be with you because you look like this. You part of our nation, and if you don't agree, you're a traitor. This sound like some gang street shit. You don't got freedom of speech because you interpret the literature how it's supposed to be interpreted, and you don't follow their ass. You a traitor. That's unconstitutional, bro. So if you want to make a move off that statement, he said, but we the same. We supposed to be the same, bro. People not moving off that. See, this is why they got the Constitution. So you can't just make up whatever and it's violating people's rights. See? See, the Constitution is basically stopping tyrants. This is why people celebrate America, because it's supposed to be like the first system to where it's stopping tyrants. It's just stopping people from being the king, and then they son rule just because it's they bloodline. You know what I'm saying? You get to choose the ruler. You know what I'm saying? You get to choose the law. You're not just born into some BS. That was supposed to be the whole point of this government. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they ignore it. They ignore it. But the thing I look at is everybody bogus, bro. Everybody. And like what they do is allowed to happen, bro. If Moors would have did their job, if Moors would have uplifted fallen humanity, our people, they wouldn't be able to use our people against us. Notice they using our people as the weapon. Somebody with their little date and shit. They using our people as the weapon, bro. Everything we try to make to help our people, they come and add some gay shit to it or some other nation. Like, bro, it's always some other stuff. Your boy is second. See if I can erase this clown. Why y'all be coming on mine? Yeah, bro. You say you believe that's why we fail, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is, dog. I believe in the Lord of the Dawn. You know what I'm saying? So it's just night right now. It's just a long night right now. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be another day. This is what I'm telling Moors. Get out of the personal. Get out of thinking you gonna do it. It's gonna happen when it happens. When it's supposed to happen, it'll happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we just on page 2 of this paperwork. Still ain't nobody wanted to come in here. Let me see if I can throw the link back in. Let me throw the link back in the chat. Just in case one of y'all feel like y'all want to come speak y'all piece, or I got something wrong or whatever. That's what I be talking about, bro. The Treaty of Peace and Friendship between the United States and Morocco, 1787. I went over that treaty yesterday, bro, or the day before. I can't even remember. The treaty is what get the United States jurisdiction. Who seen me go over Article 20 and Article 21 of the Treaty of Peace and Friendship? Y'all quoting it in y'all paperwork. But the treaty say if you don't have your status corrected, if you're not a Moor, then they can do whatever they want with you. So how many of y'all got this paperwork? You not a Moor legally, and you got a case, and you supposed to have been like teaching people to answer. See, where's that thing at? You know what I'm saying? Let me get a treaty up here. Let me get a treaty of peace and friendship. Let me get you a treaty. Which one I want to use? Why y'all ain't got the one I normally use? 1836, Avalon. Who you know besides Muslims that start their treaties off Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim? That's the English translation. But that's what that say. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. And this say Alhamdulillah. So this treaty was done in the name of Allah. For all you that claim the treaty, claim Muslim law, but you hate Muslims. So it ain't no Moorish empire without the Muslims, bro. That's who started this stuff. This what you call the Moorish Empire come from the Alawite dynasty. They descendants of Prophet Muhammad. And here you go. Article 20, Article 21. They go Article 20. Y'all quoting in y'all paperwork. If any of the citizens of the United States or any persons under their protection should have any dispute with each other, the consul shall decide between the parties. So all you Moors who doing your own name change, and then you get a case and they calling you about a straw man, you what's called a person under their protection. You're not a Moor. You're not like in Article 21. You see the difference? In Article 21, it says if a citizen of the United States should kill, wound a Moor, or on the contrary, if a Moor should kill or wound a citizen of the United States, the law of the country shall take place. It's equal, and equal justice shall be rendered. You're not the Moor legally. You the person under their protection. You the Dred, which means you Dred Scott. That's what that means. I can go to another, see how I'm in document. I can go to another legal document and show you what I'm talking about. Hold up. What is it? I believe is citizenship. Citizenship of the United States and expatriation. Is this the right one? No. I don't know, bro. Let me see if I can find what I'm looking for. Mm-hmm. U.S. They talking about Dred Scott, y'all. Um, so we just was reading in the treaty. It was talking about persons under their protection, and one in Article 20 and 21, it was talking about with Moor. This is all about Dred Scott's persons under their protection. I call them Dred Scotts. But Negroes born, now this is a Supreme Court Justice in Shaw v. Brown, 1858. This is around the Dred Scott verdict. The court seemed to have faced squarely the condition in which decisions holding that free persons were not citizens had forced the court. See, now they had to answer up whether the Negro was a citizen or not. It says, but Negroes born in the United States and free by the laws of the state. This is what it means when it say persons under their protection. You only free by the laws of the state because the federal constitution say what it say. It wasn't meant for Negroes, black people. So you only free by the laws of the state. The Constitution wasn't made. You keep talking about the organic Constitution? Wasn't made for Negroes. This is the whole purpose of a status correction. It was made for immigrants. Islam, this is why Noble Drew Ali said in Divine Warning, you got to have a free national constitution. It's made for all free national beings, not Negroes. But Negroes born in the United States and free by the laws of the state in which they reside are in a different condition from aliens. They are natives and not aliens. Though not citizens of the state in which they reside within the meaning of the Constitution, they're not real citizens of the United States. They are inhabitants and subjects of the state owing allegiance to it and entitled to protection, persons under their protection, and entitled to protection by its laws and those of the United States. Stateless people, that's what we're talking about. For by the common law and the law of nations, all persons born within the dominion of the sovereign. So they telling you now that they the sovereign. All persons born within the dominion of the sovereign. They tell you they took the land. You know what I'm saying? All persons born within the dominion of the sovereign are his natural born subjects and owe allegiance to him in obedience to the laws and are entitled to protection. It is true that these persons are subordinate and inferior class of beings and have no rights but such as those who hold the power and the government might choose to grant them. Dred Scott v. Sanford. This is what we talking about, bro. So when you see any persons under their protection, it's talking about you Dred Scotts. Talking about all you Moors that got this paperwork I'm showing. That's not legally recognized. You looked at as mentally enslaved. They think you crazy. You know what I'm saying? The same way you say black people crazy, they think you crazy because you don't know the proper way to do what you're talking about. And you got the literature. Islam, you not the black people that don't even know this stuff. You saying you know. And you still, you know what I'm saying? When your own treaty say what? In Article 21, if a Moor shall wound a citizen of the United States, if a citizen of the United States shall wound a Moor, the law of the country shall take place. Each state is the country. Well, back then, this was 1787. Each state was its own country. Was the Article of Confederation days. This treaty was made in 1786, 1787. Those was the days of the Articles of Confederation. Each country was its own. Each state was its own country. So the law of the country was the state constitution. The Sundry Free Moors Act, when they asked him to be judged by the same law as the citizens, was in 1790. South Carolina had a state constitution in 1790. That was the law of the country. I don't know what answer you talking about, bro, and it probably ain't relating to nothing I'm teaching. You know what I'm saying? It probably ain't relating to what I'm teaching. You got something to say? I put the link in the chat a couple times. You can come on and know what I'm saying. Speak your piece. I'm showing how all this stuff is garbage. That's what I'm showing. And I'm showing you with legal documents. The documents that's quoted in the nationality papers, I'm going to the documents and breaking it down. And then I even went to this document, citizenship of the United States and expatriation abroad. Yeah, Islam. You got to go to the court. That's the document. This the Treaty of Peace and Friendship. And this these people paperwork. They're saying they know, they don't believe they know. Sound like everything on here y'all just believe in because y'all can't prove none of it. Don't none of it work. You know what I'm saying? Don't none of it work. Then you got this. And you got all this. The United Nations Declarations of the Right of the Child, United Nations Declaration of Human Rights. Yeah. Since when do Moors believe in United Nations, bro? Let me look up the United Nations. Because y'all said the United States de facto, right? So how you believe in the United Nations? Watch this. Bro. You see when it was founded? 1945, right around Pearl Harbor, right when they was investigating the Moors. In San Francisco, California. You know who the founders of the United Nations was? Yeah. Look who the founders was. The United States. That y'all call de facto. So which one is it, bro? Do you believe in the United States? No, but you believe in the United States, the United Nations that's a tool of the United States? Which one is it, bro? You know what I'm saying? Which one is it, bro? United States de facto, but the coup d'etat, 1861, but the United Nations was made in 1945 by the United States. That's de facto, and that's what we getting. Every kid got the right to a name and nationality because they said so. Wow. Back to y'all paperwork. Exactly. Back to y'all paperwork, bro. Mind you, we probably on just page 3 still. Exactly. We probably on page 3 still. What page is we on? Let me see. Bro, we just on page 3. How long I been on here? Damn. I done been on here down there 2 hours. Is it 2 hours? God damn it. How long I been on here, bro? On the real. Yeah. Let me go back up to this. Let me show you some more stuff. So now we talking about the certificate, the copyright certificate. Islam. Now we talking about the copyright certificate number AA222141. Do y'all know where that number come from? because that come from the U.S. codes or the Immigration Nationality Act. And I ain't finna make it through this whole document. I see ain't nobody finna come on. Let me see. I'm gonna show you first where the AA come from. Then we're gonna show you where the 222141 come from. So the AA comes from Chapter 8 in the U.S. codes, which is aliens and nationality. AA is a immigration status. See, this where the Moors is claiming they foreign, but we get the titles from them. God damn, you still coming in here with this stuff? They thirsty as hell. You extra thirsty. I'll hide you and get you up out of here. Little distraction. So the AA comes from 8 U.S. Code 1101, subsection 15A. You got A1, A2, and A3. The AA is A2 status. Here you go right here. Talking about non-immigrant aliens. Here go your A1, A2, and A3. A1 is it's all about statuses. They say they repealed it in like 1950 something, 1956, somewhere around there. I'm just showing more where it come from, because don't nobody talk about this. These are the U.S. codes. What I'm showing you is the Immigration and Nationality Act codified in the U.S. codes. You got a bunch of different acts that's codified in the U.S. code, so it's easy to find. So I can go to the Immigration and Nationality Act and see this same thing, or I can go to the U.S. codes and see the same thing. Same thing, bro. So people saying truth A1 status, that's the A1. The A2 is the AA that everybody claim on the nationality card. When it say upon the basis of reciprocity, it's talking about the treaty, bro. That's why I say foreign government recognized de jure. I'm showing you where this come from. Now, most people ain't done enough study not to know that we don't need the documents that somebody, because other people from other countries gonna have documents that say this stuff. We don't have it because we born in the country. So a lot of people don't understand that you don't have to be a citizen to be born here and to get a birth certificate and a social security card. You don't have to be a citizen to have that. All that means is you was born on the land. Because you fill out the information yourself. They don't fill out your SS5 form. Let me show you that. Your mama do that. When you a baby and they give you that, you know what I'm saying, birth certificate, and it's time to get a social security card, they don't fill this out for you, bro. Your mama fill this out. See? So it will be no need for a status correction if your mama knew what to put on these pieces of paper when they had a baby. This is the whole part of raising the woman. Because she's the status she got gonna pass on to the kids automatically, just on her knowing who she is. She the one filling this thing out, putting black. You know what I'm saying? Islam. She the one putting black on this thing and putting your citizenship and putting your name on here, giving you a name or appellation at birth. None of this has to be redone if she do it right the first time, bro. Islam. Islam. All this is a record. You know what I'm saying? See? Relationship to the person in item one. You a baby. You ain't filling it out. Your mama gonna fill it out. You either finna get you know what I'm saying, a government name, or you finna get an appellation. You belong to a tribe. And they taking and they all this goes into the census. Article 1, Section 2, Paragraph 3. Representatives and taxes. You know what I'm saying? So back to this. See, if you're not born over here, then you trying to get over here. With a green card and all that stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? And here go a bunch of other statuses. You know, you got A all the way down to like Z or whatever. All different type of statuses for aliens. This is where your AA comes from on your nationality card, bro. You know what I'm saying? Here go your 222141. Foreign relations and intercourse. I don't want that version. Go to this. I don't like that one neither. Where's Cornell? There you go. Ain't this what everybody talking about now? Consular court. Then somebody come in my live. We got our own courts. We got our own courts. You telling me this doctrine, bro? Consular court. She got repealed in 1956. Here go your one. Here go your 222. Title 22, Chapter 2, Section 141. This the number y'all trying to get taxes in from. I'm showing you where it come from. U.S. codes and the immigration national. Well, the U.S. codes. 222141 is the U.S. codes. Otherwise, it would say AA Immigration Nationality Act. So they openly telling you, yeah, U.S. codes. You follow them codes. For all the more codes ain't law, you use it on your nationality card. Everything you say you don't use, that ain't law, you using it, bro. No need for that. No need for that. I don't need the United Nations thing no more. Y'all see the U.S. founded them. This more document, citizenship, United States, and expatriation. No need for that. I ain't gonna delete it yet. Showed y'all the treaty. Article 20 and 21 is basically telling you they got jurisdiction because it's telling them how to rule on the land. Who's saying I'm wrong now? If it's a person under their protection up here, y'all can do, the consul can decide between the parties. They can do whatever they want to do. If it's between a Moor and a U.S. citizen, then they got to rule by the law of the country, according to the treaty. It got to be equal. Either which way, guess who ruling the land? Guess who ruling the land with the help of the Moors? This our treaty, right? Watch this. Read that whole Article 20. If any citizen of the United States or any person under their protection have any dispute with each other, the consul should decide between the parties. And whenever the consul should require any aid or assistance from our government, Morocco, to enforce his decision, it shall be immediately granted to him. So if you claiming this treaty, you know they got jurisdiction with the help of Morocco. What is all these Moors talking about, bro? Who is all these Moors in here? Islam, huh? See, now people feeling they gotta fight. They in their jihad now. They gotta fight their feelings because you seeing the truth. Is you finna be lawful or not? Now we know our Article 5 of that divine constitution say what it say. Don't cause no confusion or try to overthrow the said government. You're supposed to be part and parcel. Anybody can, you know what I'm saying, challenge this, bro. Show me where to go. Tell me whatever, you know what I'm saying. Anybody. Anybody. This what gave him jurisdiction, bro. Do I still want to go through this paperwork? Hold up. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Do I still want to go through this, bro? You see this? Like I could go forever, bro. This is the song that doesn't end. This is Lamb Chop's play along. Look at this. Being a sundry free Moor. Do I gotta go over the Sundry Free Moors Act? I just went over the Sundry Free Moors Act, where they was praying, where they was putting in a petition, where they was petitioning the court, bro. Y'all know I got this paperwork off RV Bay publication. Let's see what they say about the court. Let's see what they say. I believe they say you can't petition the court, right? See, ain't none of this stuff gonna make sense. Where's this stuff, bro? Here you go. Y'all see this? While Moors do not petition and cannot be petitioners. Y'all see that? This on RV Bay website. This the paperwork on RV Bay website. Telling you about quoting the Sundry Free Moors Act. Now let's see, did the Sundry Free Moors petition the court? Let's see if they petition the court, bro. Show you another contradiction, bro. We're gonna get the RV Bay publication Sundry Free Moors Act, since we on their site. The first words on the paper, bro. A petition was presented to the House from Sundry Free Moors. Go to their website. Why Moors do not petition and cannot be petitioners. Somebody, bro. Somebody make it make sense. Can we petition the court? Can we not petition the court? You quoting the Sundry Free Moors Act where they petition the court. I go to your website. You showing me another law why Moors can't petition the court. There you go again. The first words on the paper. A petition was presented by the house to the House from Sundry Free Moors, subjects of the Emperor of Morocco, residents in the state, praying that in case they should commit any act, any fault or amendment to be brought to justice, that they, as subjects to a Princeton alliance with the United States, may be tried on the same laws as the citizens. One of them say in the chat, how do validate a constitution? I don't understand what you're saying, bro. I'm just showing you this stuff garbage, bro. And allowing people to have a chance to come on like they was in my chat the last time. Seeing like don't nobody want to come on and explain this stuff, though. Go back to the paperwork. So, Sundry Free Moors Act don't apply, really, but y'all got it in here. Then here y'all go with all this Supreme Court case law, but y'all not citizens. I showed this the other day. Y'all see this? They say, do I got Facebook and Instagram? I got New More Order on Instagram. Yeah, the Sundry Free Moors is confirming the United States had jurisdiction. Yeah. You see this? Citizen cannot be deprived. Citizen. Can you use Supreme Court cases? I try to use all that stuff. This is what I'm trying to tell people. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to tell you. Whether these people de facto or not, right now they're in a position. So when I try to use federal law in state court, I try to use the organic constitution. They say, no, you got to use the state constitution. So you can use federal law. You probably gonna have to use that to appeal to a federal court. You know what I'm saying? In the state, you're gonna be needing to use state constitution and they state precedents. And then you're gonna have to hope, you gotta talk in intelligible tone and hope they honorable. You know what I'm saying? This is one of my whole points. Moors be talking like as if they have to do something, bro. They don't. They in a position where they can violate you and get away with it. See? They're in a position where they can violate you and get away with it, bro. So that's why, you know what I'm saying? The approach need to be different. You can think whatever you want on the inside. Your public approach should be different, bro. Look at this next one. The right of a citizen. Now we know if you got this paperwork, you Dred Scott. So you couldn't be a citizen if you wanted to be. At least if you had your status correction and you start saying this stuff, I can understand. Okay, at least you got the status to be a citizen, to be talking that citizen stuff. Y'all talking foreign, but you really just stateless. You're not really foreign because on paper, you're not recognized as nothing foreign. You don't have the appellation of the foreign nation you're talking about on paper. Legally, you just got some stuff you print off the internet. And don't nobody honor that. You can look at these people with cases now. Ain't nobody gonna honor that, bro. And your paperwork is built off of stuff you say you don't honor. So you in court saying the United States don't got jurisdiction over me, and they are de facto, yeah. You in court saying that, and then you quoting the United States Supreme Court case law. Bro say everything fucked up. We just gotta be ready. You should have been ready to die. Shit. You should have been ready. I'm talking about you talking about standing up for some rights. Say, what about using the amendment to defend yourself? Is that a what amendment? What you mean? What amendment, bro? See, the Constitution ain't for slaves. So all these constitutional precedents, Supreme Court case law, it ain't meant for no Dred Scott. Hold up. Bro, you need to know the law. If you got a state case, you need to be using state law, state constitution, state Supreme Court precedents. And you need to talk in an intelligible tone. And you don't need to go in there talking about I demand this and I demand that, pissing the judge off. You need to be trying to get up out this shit, whatever trouble you in, as smoothly as possible. And then soon as you out of it, you need to be upgrading your status to where you ain't Dred Scott. Because you can bring up whatever law, bro. You see, remember when I read this? Citizenship of the United States and expatriation, and they say Negroes born in the United States. Read it. Negroes born in the United States and free by the laws of the state in which they reside are in a different condition than aliens, from aliens. They are natives and not aliens, though not citizens of the state in which they reside within the meaning of the Constitution, bro. You don't have no real rights. You can know the law all you want. You can say you're more all you want. On paper, you don't have an L or a bay. So you're not one of them. You're not one of them, bro. On paper. See? It is what it is. Bro, it like Universal Inquirer, you making this thing too hard. It ain't that hard, bro. It ain't that hard. All you just have to do is just know what it is, know the rules of the game, play the game accordingly. Take the emotion out and just look at it for what it is. And play the game accordingly. That's it. But is it possible to be the case without having status corrected? Yeah. I beat 2 gun cases on parole in Chicago before I had my status corrected. But it took for me to get my mind right. You know what I'm saying? They really forced me. I would have been a damn fool to go to trial. I don't understand what adult supervision is saying. You got to understand this Treaty of Peace and Friendship was made 1787. During that time, the form of government in the United States was the Articles of Confederation. That's before the Organic Constitution. So it's already once the Constitution got what was that? Article 4 or Amendment 4. Which one was that? No. The Supremacy Clause, Article 6, when it say all contracts, all agreements, all treaties before this Constitution, see, it's built into the Constitution. Treaty is 1787. Organic Constitution is 1790, 91. from 87 to 91. So this treaty is built into the Constitution. You sort of already know this. You know what I'm saying? You sort of already know this treaty gave them jurisdiction, and the Moors who know this treaty, enforcing this treaty is being held under the same law as their citizens, bro. That's what enforcing it is. Article 21. Enforcing the treaty just means you got a fair shot. It don't mean you own the land. It means this right here. You know what I'm saying? Article 21 of the Treaty of Peace and Friendship. If a citizen of the United States should kill or wound a Moor, or on the contrary, if a Moor should kill or wound a citizen of the United States, the law of the country shall take place, the state constitution. Because back then, all states was countries. And equal justice shall be rendered. See? The consul assisting at the trial, blah, 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 blah. That's all the treaty means. If you're a Moor that's conscious, you got a fair shot. If you want these people wanted their protection, they do whatever they want with you. So if you claiming this treaty, you already know they got jurisdiction, and you under the Sundry Free Moors Act. If I commit any fault amenable to be brought to justice, judge me by the law you judge your citizens by. It don't mean you took over the land and you don't have to follow this and they don't have jurisdiction. No, your treaty gave them jurisdiction. Yeah, that in court they gonna say pro se. They not finna honor that. They not finna say in propria persona. They gonna say pro se. They gonna maneuver you, bro. You gotta understand. You dealing with judges. You dealing with basically all Masons, which mean they done swore oath, right? Excuse me. They done swore a secret oath, right? So they not finna help you break precedent. You're not finna make no precedent. The only way they finna help you is by dismissing your case if you're agreeable. You're not finna be the first Moor to beat them in court and got them to agree that this the land of the Moors. They not finna do that. Who think they finna violate their oath for one of y'all? The most you finna get is get your case dismissed, bro. That's what you finna get at the most. This is why I say Moors is being taught y'all being taught the energy for them to violate you. You're not giving them a chance, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not even giving their ass a chance to let you go. On the real. And all this we got off their page. This RV Bay. This they page is talking about writs of freedom. He say affidavits of truth. Yeah, you have to file affidavits, but you got to file them. You got to file them with emotion, bro. You got to actually go, like, don't mail it. See, I learned that. Don't mail it because it ain't their job to know what I'm saying, file it for you. You need to go down there, go down to whatever county office, find where the clerk at, and file it and ask for copies. I got to look over that treaty. So yeah, you need to file an affidavit, like depending on what the situation is. Like say you telling your side of the story, you're gonna file an affidavit point by point telling the story, but you're gonna put a motion on top of the affidavit. Islam. So you just don't file an affidavit without a motion on top of it. The affidavit is the content. The motion is the cover, is the title. What it is, what county it is, what city, state, the case number, the plaintiff, you know what I'm saying, the defendant, all that type of stuff. The title of the motion. You got a motion to court, and then the affidavit gonna be inside the motion. Whatever you're trying to do. Motion for dismiss. Okay, you're gonna put the motion, write the paper, the cover paper for the motion, and then affidavit, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have an affidavit of fact, point by point, on why they should dismiss the case. Point one, to have a valid crime, there must be an injured party. Point two, blah blah, just keep going into it, bro. That's how you file. Look at what they sent you. This is how I learned. I looked at what they sent me and just did it back. Took it to the clerk, got it filed, got copies of it with the file number and stamp on it, because the prosecution got to have a copy, the judge got to have a copy, and you need to have a copy. So once you file on the record, that's gonna go to the judge, make a copy so you can bring it when you go to court, get a prosecution a copy. So when they call you up, it's already on the record because the judge got it. Now he ain't got to ask you, the prosecution got it. You can go over whatever you filed. It's on the record. It has to be spoken on once it's on the record. Do you need to file special appearance? I mean, you can. You know what I'm saying? You can do that. I did it. But right now, where I'm at now, it's like whatever. They not really honoring the shit, bro. This is what I'm saying. I filed 61 articles. I put nationality, pay, all type of stuff. They didn't honor it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to translate that into court talk. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff just ain't even necessary no more. They know by your appellation and what you saying that you ain't no dead person. They know you in full life off what you saying. Like some stuff is unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? That's like if me and you beefing and we meet up. Yeah, meet me over here, nigga. Do I gotta tell you, all right, I'm finna punch you right now? Okay, we finna fight. I don't have to say the shit. I just gotta do it. Once you in court defending yourself, they pretty much know, okay. This nigga ain't dead. You wanna fight? Because everybody else paying, bro. Everybody else paying a fine or going on probation. Everybody else taking an L, bro. You the only one up here trying to fight. They already know who you is. You know what I'm saying? He said, I got video evidence to support my affidavit. Do I attach that somehow to the affidavit? You don't have to support. It depends on where you at. You know what I'm saying? He said that's the gentleman thing to do. They do what they want for most part. Islam overstand. Yeah. You ain't trying to lay down Islam. You ain't got to lay down. It's just you got to know how to fight. You got to know what form you in, bro. All this is about paperwork. It's really like these people really like gatekeepers, bro. They really like the shaitan that's in the Holy Quran. Allah, grant me respite to the day they raise. So Allah done granted them respite. Allah said, okay, you got respite. Allah then allowed them to judge. All you gotta do, if you read the Holy Quran and look at reality, it's the same shit going on. You know what I'm saying? They got respite until you raised. They gonna know you raised off how you talking. So it ain't even hostile. Like when you know what you talking, it ain't even a hostile environment. Even though they shaitan and you the Khalifa. Because both of y'all worship Allah. They only finna get the fake ones. The ones you don't rock with no way. Yeah. And they know about how you talk. You know what I'm saying? Who you is, bro. So your energy, what you talking about, if you really follow Noble Drew Ali, all that's finna come into play. Because they reading the Holy Quran in Mecca too. And they got, and they might not, well, they didn't set it all out. They investigating who they figure is domestic terrorists. And they know they talking points. This is why I'm going over these people paperwork. Because it's fitting you in a box. It's fitting you in a box to be their food. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying we in the jungle, you a lion, and they hyenas. It's some lions they can get, it's some they ain't even finna try. You know what I'm saying? They know who they can get. See, this is why I'm going over the paperwork, because it don't add up. It just finna get you know what I'm saying, labeled as they food. And they call these writs of freedom, bro. And charge you for this on this site. You get charged for writs of freedom, bro. But it like, bro, they don't tell you how to. This is why they tell you don't go into court. Well, I just passed it. Why Moors do not petition and cannot be petitioners. Now, how we on the page that say writs of freedom, but you can't petition the court? But then they claim in the Sons of Free Moors Act where they petition the court. So they basically saying if you get a case, you can't blame us because we told you not to petition the court. No way. Because they don't know how, bro. Which is easy. You know ain't nobody from RV Bay had a case or beat one. So why you think they the authority on beating the case? I thought men know not from being told. Islam is definitely different. It's definitely different, bro. So according to them, you can't petition the court. You know what I'm saying? You can't be the petitioner. Law of void judgments and supreme, like, bro, all this stuff. All this stuff don't none of it work. They finna have you in here saying all this improper persona, sui juris, heredes. Bro, it's not finna make a difference. If you don't know what you're talking about, it's not finna make it. If you're not in honor, you're not finna win, bro. If you really did the shit, it is what it is. You need to be trying to, like I say, get the graceful cop out and actually learn the doctrine and stop doing dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? See. Bro. Look at this stuff, bro. I can't go over everything. I'll be on here forever. Islam, y'all. Islam. The offers that are made to you do not have to be accepted by you. However, you must respond to those offers in writing. Although the written documents you receive and that are placed before you to sign, see this that everything is contract. He said I leave the random Latin alone. Yeah. I ain't even see it. I just You know what I'm saying? Talking about all that sui heredes, all that stuff. Yeah, it is what it is, bro. It's too much. Although the written documents you receive or that are placed before you to sign may be written with an air of authority, it does not mean that the agency, association, etc., who wrote them to you is the authority or holds any authority over you. One must prove such authority to you. Upon that proper request for them to prove their authority, you will find the authority they appear to have does not exist. Somebody tell this to Jamal and Rise of the Moors, because they found out the authority did exist, and them people was finna kill them on the highway. When they tried this, they got all them gun crimes. On the real. Bro said some good info on here. I used to think that too. I mean, it's so much mixed BS in it. I don't send nobody I don't care what they Because they done took a lot of, know what I'm saying, literature and put it on here and then put their own stuff next to it. Bro, I don't send nobody to this. Because I know they're going to get tangled up and confused. It's too much BS with it. I'll just send them to the real literature. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't suggest nobody read from off this site if you don't know the Noble Drew Ali literature. If you ain't, you know what I'm saying, read Holy Quran and Mecca, he must be talking about a light. He say my girl or Sharon. Bro, they know I don't deal with this stuff. See, when people do that, they basically be like, y'all trying to show y'all no legalese. Improprio heredis, sui juris. You know what I'm saying? If you know it, you don't got to do all that, bro. Y'all sound like Khaleesi out Game of Thrones. I am Khaleesi, breaker of chains, freer of slaves, blah, 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 blah. The rightful heir to the Iron Throne. That's who y'all sound like. Don't nobody want to hear all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Can you beat the case or not? And y'all that serious with these little dating sites, huh? This nigga serious. Let me see. Block your ass again. Hell no, it shouldn't be the intro for New Morse. Hell no. Hell no, it shouldn't be the intro unless they watching me destroy it. Unless they watching, you know what I'm saying? You can learn a lot from a dummy video. Yeah. Say it now look at them. This some more. So you can tell these people who wrote this don't know nothing about the courtroom, never been to jail, never be the case, none of that. Motions versus affidavits. It is ultra important to understand that you must head everything you submit in writing with affidavit of fact because they can and they do deny a motion, as motions are discretionary and applicable to colorable courts, ordinances, statutes, and codes, but not to law. So they saying about putting an affidavit of fact on it that it can't be denied, bro. Which they're gonna deny it. They're gonna say, sir, take this back. You're gonna have to put this in a motion. And you're gonna say, I don't do motions, I do affidavits. And they gonna try not to laugh. And they're gonna, sir, you have to put in the motion. The affidavit goes in the motion. For whoever didn't know this. You saying something different, I know you ain't did nothing. You just talking. You watch one video of dude who ain't did nothing. Y'all just talking. You know what I'm saying? You talking consular courts or we got our own courts, you ain't did nothing. You ain't did nothing. You heard somebody spill because you ain't got your own jail. And you can't enforce your ruling without going to jail as a terrorist. So you ain't did nothing, bro. And we already was going over this. And they actually got, bro. Removal to Supreme Court. Y'all can't find me one more that done moved the case to the Supreme Court or a federal court that did get dismissed. You see how everything about this is fake? 2 hours and going. Y'all starting to see how everything about this shit fake? With all this website stuff, you would think they got another page with everybody who done used this stuff and won in court. You're not gonna see it. Damn. He say his brother spent 6 days in jail talking about the consul. The consultant. I ain't finna call my consul. The consul general ain't work. Uh, yeah, so that's that, bro. He said the consultant didn't answer the phone. Hell no. Hell no, they ain't answer the phone, bro. That's the name of that page, y'all. Rich of Freedom with a little boy on there. Talking about the pen is mightier than the sword. They right about that. The pen is mightier than the sword. But not this pen. Here go a quote from y'all. You know what I'm saying? The source of this stuff. Let's see. I'm trying to see. Do I get where is the paperwork? There we go. Did I finish through all this? Like I said, I could be all day with this stuff, but it's no need. Bro say he was misled. He thought filing motion give up jurisdiction. Bro, it's already, you don't get jurisdiction, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jurisdiction mean basically who run the land. You know what I'm saying? If we want to just simplify it. Because why would you even have to why do you even have to answer to their charges? If they don't get jurisdiction, why do you have to answer? See? He says challenging jurisdiction pointless. Yes. Yes, bro. Look at the people with cases. Look at the Jamals. Look at the Sharon. Look at the people who teaching that had cases. Did they succeed challenging jurisdiction, bro? Sharon on probation. Light got a warrant out for her arrest. Rise of the Moors ducking trial. All of them belt out agreeing to the jurisdiction because you on home monitoring and all this stuff. Yeah, bro. It's pointless. It's pointless, bro. Now, saying this stuff and I challenge jurisdiction is going to get you put on the list. Somebody want to argue and say, well, but that ain't right. But you agreeing with it ain't about what I agree with, bro. I'm telling you what's going to happen. See, these people had to be in jail for a year to see what's going to happen. to say, oh, it don't really matter whether I like it or not. This just was gonna happen. So I need to stop teaching this BS because people is getting cases. See, it's just I'm just giving you full disclosure. This was gonna happen. So if you say that, that's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if we all say it, they just gonna label us all terrorists. You know what I'm saying? I'm just showing you what's gonna happen, bro. So if you actually want to beat the case, you're gonna have to use the state constitution and state precedent. Actually, you're gonna have to be in honor. Whatever they're accusing you of, you need to prove the shit wrong using the law. Yeah. Bro, challenging jurisdiction is nonsense if you saying the treaty of peace and friendship that gave them jurisdiction. And you quoting the Sundry Free Moors Act, which honored their jurisdiction. And you quoting the United Nations that was made by the United States in 1950, 45, when they supposed to have been a de facto according to these people. See, the information all over the place. So once you file this stuff and the people read it, only thing they're going to think is you crazy. No, you ain't going to get no new social, bro. No, ain't no new social. That number going to stay the same. That shit like see, I was just telling bro this. I'm like, people don't understand that, the world is a bigger prison. So in prison, you got ID number. I still remember the ID number. I got an R number. You know what I'm saying? In Illinois. Your social security is like your ID number, bro. For an inmate in Illinois, they don't even need your government name. If they got your ID number, they gonna know who you is exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's just like out here with the social security number. That's why they do census. You know what I'm saying? The social is your real, you know what I'm saying, identification number for the government. Yeah, your state and constitutional laws, yes. Yes. So it's a difference. So you got public and private. See, the stuff that all the more saying is private. That's private, not meaning secret, but private meaning everybody don't got to honor this shit. We not the trans community. Well, we need everybody to say a man is a woman and a woman is a man. That's how y'all acting. No, you need to honor your shit. If all the Moors honored our jurisdiction, we would see our stuff in public. But everybody got a different version of what it is to be a Moor. So in the private, when you get your own personal time, you don't see that shit. Nobody's, you know what I'm saying, doing it. All you see is the public. And these people own the public, which is commerce. So if the Moors wanted to make Morocco, that's something that Moors would have to do with their own money. Moors will have to build that. Exactly. Moors will have to build it. Like you got Chinatown, Greek Town, Little Jamaica. Like you got them people made that. It ain't make itself. You would have to have a group of Moors that agree on the same stuff. That's like, you know what? Let's make Little Morocco everywhere. Let's make New Mecca in every city. Or let's make a Mecca over here, Medina over here, and blah, 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 blah. We would have to do that. But we don't honor the literature. See, this is where all the confusion come in. Because how can you build when you ain't got a foundation? So don't nobody want to honor the foundation. Everybody trying to make a new foundation. Which the foundation is Islam. I am the stone that the builder refused. That will be the cornerstone. That's in the Bible. Let me see. Where's that at? Islam. Look at this. Psalms 118:22. The stone the builders rejected has become the cornerstone. They talking about Islam. This is what y'all hate, but this the only foundation to build off on. This is what it is. This is what it is. Every translation, bro. And they got it in Matthew too. Yeah, that's the intro to Boondocks. Yes. Here you go again. Jesus said unto them, did ye never read in the scriptures the stone which the builders rejected, the same is become the head of the corner. This is the Lord's doing, and it is marvelous in our eyes. Yeah. So the stone that the builders refused, they still refusing it. And bro, this is telling because, bro, Masons, the, the stone builders. So the stone that the builders refuse, bro. Who refusing is Islam? It's the Masons, bro. Ain't all this shit I just showed you, they Masonic information? We know who the builders are. We know who the builders are, bro. Who built this world? It's easy to see these people. They always talking bad about Islam because that's the stone they allergic to. They can't take it. It's too equal. You know what I'm saying? It don't care about your title. It don't care about your title, bro. I'm pretty much done with this BS. Let me see. Back to y'all paperwork. They still quoting U.S. codes. Like, bro, executive orders. Ahmed D-Dot. I seen one of D-Dot lectures before. I ain't really saying I don't really study him. I seen him in the joint. My whole purpose was to, know what I'm saying, go over this stuff, show y'all how it's fraud, and hopefully somebody who disagree was gonna come on here and be able to try and prove what they be saying in real time. You ain't got to type. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't had no information. Yeah. I ain't had no information, bro. Islam, bro. Salam. Let me see. Did y'all take the Morris calendar part out of here? Oh, so maybe Islam, bro. Peace. Maybe they seen that I be going over these nationality papers. They done took the Hijri calendar up out of here. I don't see it unless it's at the top of the. Oh, here you go. Hold up. There you go. They took it out the bottom part. You still got it in here. 1378 Morris calendar. That's supposed to be equivalent to 1958. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's a bunch of agents around here and just people just trying to get rich off idiots. So yeah, this ain't nothing, bro. This don't got no effect. This not giving you the effects you want in the public. They pull you over with these nationality papers. You're not gonna have a name change. What they gonna do? Because they're gonna want to identify you. They need to know what social security number is connected to you, so they can know exactly who you is. This is why they want the license and the registration. See, they want the license and the registration. They want to know who you. They don't want no nationality card. They want something that they can officially scan and know is connected to that SS5 form. They'll know exactly who you is. See, that's their first thing. Identify. You know what I'm saying? And your nationality card don't identify you in the system. So it's not finna give you the effect. Next thing they gonna do when you ain't got an ID, they gonna take you into custody, fingerprint you, and find out what your straw man is anyway. So ain't no way to duck that part. They gonna identify you anyway. They got your fingerprint and your feet print from when you was a baby. You know what I'm saying? And then if you ever been locked up, they got you on digital fingerprint. And if you ever been to the county and been to the joint, they done took your blood and everything. They got your DNA already. So you ain't hiding from nobody. And then if you got a smartphone, they got your facial recognition. You know what I'm saying? And then if you in Chicago, they got cameras everywhere. They call it spot tracker. That can tell what type of gun you shoot. Everywhere they gonna tell what I'm talking about. And then they got ring cameras on people's houses. So if you go in between the major streets, they can find you there. Damn, he said most jobs ask for fingers. I ain't seen that in Illinois, but hey. My point is they already got you. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention you done filled out this paperwork and sent it to 7 different locations. You know what I'm saying? It's not rocket science. I don't need that no more. Anybody can ask whatever question. See, my whole purpose is showing you the reality of it so you can think rational. So you don't have to get a case and then say, you know what, F all the Moors, because ain't nobody told me this. Because ain't nowhere to hide, bro. This is what our people finding out now. They done been placed in a position to where ain't no more answers. They don't know what to do. They got a bad record already. So they have to enter the rope now. So now they just forced to do crime, prostitution and crime. You know what I'm saying? That's where they at now. And the Moors is not too, a lot of the Moors not too far behind because y'all is down the same path. I'm not finna start a business. I'm not finna get a job. You start complaining a lot, which means you can't fix the problem. Because I ain't got to complain about turning the light on or turning the light off. If I don't want no light in here, I'll turn the light off. I don't got to complain about it. You complain because you can't fix the problem. See, I complain about these Moors because I can't fix the problem, bro. I want every Moor to be Islamic, go by the literature they saying overdraw lead to be what they talking about. But I can't make them. Only thing I can do is come on here and expose them, complain about it. Ain't no compulsion in Islam. We don't like being ruled by these Caucasians, but we don't have enough force to stop it. And then a lot of us too lazy to learn the law to not be affected by the stuff. So you complain because you can't fix the problem. Same shit, bro. So I know a lot of y'all mad at me exposing the truth because I'm putting the responsibility back on you. Stop complaining if you're supposed to be arm, leg, arm, head. Otherwise, stop lying. You ain't Allah. I ain't never seen Allah complain. I ain't never seen the Holy Quran where he tell Shaitan what to do and Shaitan say, man, get your clown ass out of my face. I do what I want to do. No, when Allah talked to Shaitan, Shaitan bowing down. Please, Allah, grant me respite. Please. I serve you like everybody else. So how you Allah in the flesh and they Shaitan in the flesh, but you at their mercy? Yeah, you must not be on point. Yeah, you must not be following what gave you power and authority. That's why you at their mercy. It is what it is. I just basically proved it. Didn't nobody want to come in here neither. Been on here over 2 hours. Ain't nobody want to come in here and, you know, explain. I went through all these documents, went through your paperwork, went through all bunch of legal documents. Can't nobody say nothing about it. It's cool. So I'm finna get up out of here. I don't see no questions. Bro say he can't believe Sharon still at it though. Shit, I don't know why you can't believe it. Bro, how else they gonna eat, bro? How else they gonna survive? Sharon using the system too. She just called the police on some little boy for stealing a bike. Y'all forgot that? No, they can't dispute. Hold up, let me see. Let me see if I can find that for you. Where she, know what I'm saying, turned Debo over a bike. Hold up. Hold up. Let me turn the music off because I'm about done anyway. I'm about done. Seems like all the questions is answered. If it was some. I'm gonna show y'all some of this video. Since he said he can't believe Sharon's still back at it. Hold up. Hold up. Where you at, Sharon? Where is you at? Ah. Hold up. God damn. It's laugh and giggles time. Hold up. There you go. Let me make it big for you.
Everything. Governments are run by women, and women sanction and authorize everything that happens on this earth. Because Moorish women are still looking to be led by sons. They're not supposed to be leading us, baby. We create. We created them in the womb. We gave them whatever we gave them. So whatever came out, that's on us. Whatever came out and however they're operating, it's all on mother. It's on you. You can sit here and debate with it all you want. You can sit here and act like you're a subject. You can sit here and act like all this because they're gonna definitely rule you because they like that. They like that responsibility. You see what happens to our women all over the world. You see what happens to our daughters because our sons is running around operating outside of you because you sitting there on the couch waiting for them to come home and give you. And I'm just using that as an analogy, y'all. Don't get all up in your feelings because we know Morris love to be in their feelings.
The shit sounds shallow than the shit too deep.
Evo. Talk to you for a second. She ain't tripping, man. She want me to ask for my bike back. You know I wouldn't trip.
What bike?
The beach cruiser. The one I let you use a couple of weeks ago. The one I've been asking you about.
You know, you wanted it back, huh? It's right here.
Yeah, just like it's both of ours. We just keep down at my house.
You got knocked the fuck out. No. It's a beautiful day, so I decided to bring my butt outside. I decided to bring my butt outside and take a ride on my bike. I decided to bring myself out here and take a ride on my bike today. I decided to come out here and take a ride on my bike today because I needed to digress. I needed to fucking chill. And I was on my way. I went to Rite Aid to pick up a prescription for my sister. And I parked my bike in the vestibule of the Rite Aid. I'm in front of the Rite Aid right now. In the vestibule in front of the Rite Aid. And without fail, I was in there for 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes. Literally 2 minutes. And my bike got stolen by a little Asiatic little boy. My bike got stolen by a little Asiatic little boy in fucking Rite Aid. Little boy who had all white on and a white mask on his face. And this mother freaker took my bike. He took it that fast. He was an Asiatic. I am in Darby Township. He's riding around in my red bike horse. And I'm waiting for the policy enforcers. Because now this little boy is going to be whoever he is. And when we find out, because they have cameras everywhere, this is the stuff I be telling y'all, Morris. I'm so fucking pissed off right now. So I'm sitting here pissed off right now. He probably was a teenager. Well, he couldn't have been a teenager because they're still in school. They're supposed to. Now I'm waiting for the policy enforcers to come and find this little boy. Now I'm waiting for the policy enforcers to come and find this little boy. Now I'm waiting for the policy enforcers to come and find this little boy riding a red mountain bike. Little boy riding a red mountain bike in Darby Township. He was headed to Darby Township. So like I said, I'm waiting for the policy enforcers so I can file a police report against an Asiatic because y'all asses like to keep stealing shit. I don't know if he was a teenager, but on the video camera, he got all white on and a white mask on, and stealing my bike was something that he felt the need to do. My bike. So I'm pissed. So I'm waiting for the policy enforcers to find this little boy riding around with a red mountain bike in Darby. And you had to see me come in the store. I put it right in the side, put the kick.
Yeah, enforce the policy, right? Yeah, bro. Taught by Taj himself. I mean, they was like this till she went to jail. You know what I'm saying? Any questions before I get up out of here? He said it's rough in Morocco. Yeah, it's rough, bro. Yeah, it's rough. Yeah, it's rough. You know what I'm saying? My advice for if you saying you're more, take this medicine. Take this medicine. You know what I'm saying? Read the whole book till you get to the back. You know what I'm saying? Read this whole book till you get to the back. And once you finish reading this book, do what the back of this book tell you. And go read, you know what I'm saying? Go read this Holy Quran of Mecca. You know what I'm saying? For instructing all Moorish Americans. Go read the Holy Quran of Mecca for instructing all Moorish Americans like Noble Drew Ali told you. That's what I'm going to tell you, bro. And then read all these treaties and then read everything through the eyes of the Holy Quran of Mecca. Then you ain't going to be knocked off the path. You'll be able to block. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you don't have no foundation. You don't have no cornerstone to build off of. You know what I'm saying? Your shit flimsy. I'm finna get out of here. Islam to everybody. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody learned, something from your boy. I'm finna get out of here.